And you're mentioning, well, you've got the TTHE tournament as well,
Yeah.
which is how we've found each other. I'm trying to think of what it's called. This tournament has everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, could you just explain to the listeners, because it's really cool, just watching your Instagram account and following it. I think it's a really cool tournament. Can you just sort of explain how that came about?
Yeah, well, I mean, getting here and falling in love with hockey, I joined the women's league, and they were chill, and I got to play. There's 4 teams that rotate, and I played on one, and then also was just always available on call for all of the others. So I ended up playing on all 4 teams and just against each other. Like, so I do double headers so, often. Um, I had just moved to a new community and I didn't know anyone, and it was a great way to connect. And so I played an enormous amount of hockey the first year and just totally fell in love with it, but was realizing that like I was the only one kind of my kind in the locker room. And I was curious. There were more people like me, more gender diverse folk who, yeah, also played hockey. And so I decided that I wanted to throw an event. I didn't know how big it was going to grow. And I wanted to invite people from all over and just create a space that for women, trans, non-binary players, that they can just come and play hockey, because ultimately that's the goal, right? And yeah, I just wanted to be really inclusive. And I set a date and I started researching inclusive hockey tournaments. And it turns out there's a couple already, which was really like magic. And I've been able to attend a couple of them. And yeah, so this tournament has everything, is in its second year. The second annual is in March, and it's grown from 4 teams to 6, but it's a giant leap in that this year we have players coming from all over Canada, the States, the island, the city, and locals. And then we had sponsors approach me and, being like, hey, I want to be part of this. And I think that sentiment really like holds for showing that the community is like open and that there's a need for creating this kind of space. Hockey is changing and it feels really good, and I'm glad to be part of it.
So the ferry is going to get a fair workout with all these teams and people coming.
Yeah, the welcome team will definitely, or the welcome package that goes out around Valentine's Day will definitely have like book your ferry and both letters. But the tournament, it's a draft tournament. And so instead of inviting teams, I'm just inviting players. And I think that's kind of part of the beauty, is that you're getting people from all over that maybe feel like they haven't been able to access hockey for a long time, or in a environment where they're not getting changed in broom closets. And it's okay to feel safe and like open about who they are, and their pronouns matter here. And, that kind of stuff like that goes a long way in creating camaraderie in a locker rooms, and it transfers onto the ice, right? It's just a better game. Yeah.